Okay, let me move me over for a second. This is the string-shaped circle, starting from the C, the bottom of the C cage. Okay, then going to G. If we go to G, it would be up here. But this is the same G as over here. Okay, and then we would go to the D, so that would be D would be way up here. Not sharing notes now because we're going in fifths. See the shared the note the shapes that shared the notes are being skipped here. So you skip every other letter in cage, and you go to a caged fifth. Call it a caged fifth or a string shaped fifth. So here's the D, but the D is also here, and the D is also here. So now we have C, G, D. And in the A, the similar situation here. The A would be way up here, or here, or here, or here. So now we have C, G, D, A. We go to the E, the same situation exists, although we don't have that here. We have the octave, but we don't even have that octave because I would need the 7 down here. Okay, it's in the no play string tightening zone. It's not there. But the same thing exists, so we could pick up on that E, that 7 root 2, we could pick that up here. Okay, and then here, and then, oh, that's the C string shape. Sorry, we could pick that 7 root 2 up here, then my Band-Aid, the one on my palm. I was working on my wife's car. We're advancing on that. By the way, this is the middle C line. This is the mighty middle C line here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this is that little line that we just like that. If we connected all those C's, everything above here would be on the upper clef, and everything below that on that diagonal slice would be on the lower clef. And middle C is in the middle, unless of course you got those notes that go way up over and they make their own little lines. So we've got the E, and the E comes all the way up to here, so it comes up. So now we have C, G, D, A, E, and then I always just say double the top string, back up to C. Excuse me. So we've gone around the string-shaped circle, and here's our 3, 4, 5 with the C. Here's our 6, 7 root with the G. Our 2, 3, 4 with the D. 5, 6 with the A. 7 root 2 with the E, and the 3, 4, 5 with the C. Now, of course, with that C, the 7 root 2 is actually on the fretboard. Here's the C box. Is warped over, so the pattern gets moved over. Okay, and then we have, of course, the tripentatonic. In other words, the 4th is E-shaped. That's a substitution. The 5th is G-shaped. It's a substitution. So we're essentially going to be playing that G-shaped 5th over here. Remember I said they were fifths? They were fifths. From C, skip A to G is a 5th, a string-shaped 5th, because G is a 5th of C. And for the most part, it works. So G is the 5th of C, but the F we go to when we're playing in the C box is an E-shaped F, and therefore the 4th shape of C is E. We just take that E shape D and we bring it up. Okay, and then G shape for the 5th. But when we play the pentatonic on that 5th, we substitute and go 6 root, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, that kind of thing. 6 root, 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, okay, 3, 5, 6 root. You do a substitution there, and same thing with the 4th. Instead of going like 4 or 5, because F is the 4th of C, you know, instead of going 4, 5, 6 root 2, 4, 5, 6 root 2, 4, 5, we substitute the 4th. Now check this out. Here's the E box again. Okay, so that we substitute the 4th of that, and notice the C box starts here again. So the 4th is 1 cage over, except they're not borderline neighbors. They're neighbors across the highway here, which is the fret of no return. So that's you know, it's the what I call it, the missing fret in between the C box here and the E box here. So here it is. It's our 4th. It's still our 4th. It's a 4th away going this way on the fretboard. It's a 5th away going this way. No sharing. It's the, and between C and E, it's there's a buffer zone there between them of 1 fret. So we pretend and we substitute. So when we do the 4th, we go root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2. We do a substitution there without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about it. When you go to that F, you're substituting a root, an E root shape for that 4th in the C box. Okay, so these are the short patterns. We've got all 5 cages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got this. We got the caged word here. It's just that you can't see it. Okay, it's well, C doesn't go to D either. But let's look at that color. That's a string-shaped color. Let's get a yellow going on line. So we've got C goes to A goes to G goes to E goes to D goes to C. In cage, D starts the caged word over again. So there. It makes a little cross stitch there, you know. So that's cool. So caged is there. Okay, so another way to look at it is C goes to A goes to G goes to E goes to D. You know, that would be the squiggly line way. Okay. So these are the short patterns here. We've got our caged. It's just they're stacked in 5ths, which skips every other letter. So it's C skip A to G skips E to D. Start the word caged over again, but skip the C to A. A in cage goes to G, but skip G to E. E goes to D, but skip D to C. And there we have it in 5ths. And we just stack them up anywhere we start. So if we start on the D, I could play my D 1 octave down if that would be all right. So it'd be D would be 2, 3, 4, and then we go to the A shape 5, 6, and then we go to the E shape 7 root 2, and then we go to the C shape 3, 4, 5. Now, when we go to the G